It's pretty much the holy grail of digital marketing, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Closing that loop.
Yep.
You see an ad on social media, you click, you buy on a marketplace, and all that data just flows.
It sounds so simple, but we know it's been historically a total mess.
Right.
Which is why this new trial partnership between Meta and Allegro is really catching a lot of eyes.
Yeah, we've got the source material right here, and it describes this huge collaboration, a global social media giant, and a major European e-commerce platform.
But this isn't just about sticking a buy now button on a Facebook post.
No, not at all. Let's be real.
This is about the infrastructure, the sources. They really detail a deep technical integration.
So what's the setup?
Well, you've got Meta bringing its advanced targeting technology, which is famously hungry for data.
Always hungry.
And then they're pairing that with Allegro's massive platform, which is just full of purchase intent data.
So it's a classic retail media network play, but with a twist.
That big twist?
Usually, a platform like Allegro, they want to keep that data inside a walled garden, right? They want you buying ads on Allegro.
Exactly. So why let Meta in the door?
That's what I'm wondering.
And that's the really interesting part. The documents we have suggest this is aimed specifically at small and medium businesses, SMBs.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, think about it. If you're a small seller on Allegro buying ads just on the marketplace, there's a ceiling.
Sure. There are only so many people searching for vintage lamps on Allegro at any given time.
Exactly. But there are millions of people scrolling Instagram who might love a vintage lamp but aren't actively shopping for one yet.
So it's about discovery.
It solves the scale problem for that seller. Use Meta's engine to find the customer and then Allegro's platform to close the sale.
And the source material says the goal is all about improving ROI.
Purely about ROI and ad efficiency for these smaller merchants.
It really sounds like a win-win, at least on paper. The sellers get better performance, Allegro gets more sales. But what does Meta really get here? Is it just attribution?
It's signal. That's the real currency for them. Ever since those big privacy changes on mobile operating systems a few years back, Meta has been, well, desperate for high-quality conversion signal.
Proof that an ad actually led to a sale.
Exactly. And by partnering directly with the marketplace, they can potentially bypass some of those tracking roadblocks.
Okay, but that brings us squarely to the big friction point. The source material puts a heavy, heavy emphasis on data privacy and regulation. And frankly, since we're talking about Europe, that feels like walking through a minefield.
It is a minefield. And the text makes it very clear this is a trial for that exact reason. A huge one. You have two massive gatekeepers sharing user data. And with regulations like the Digital Markets Act, you can bet regulators are going to be watching this with a microscope.
So the core challenge is, can you actually merge social scrolling data with direct shopping data without, crossing a major red line?
That is the billion-dollar question. If they lean too hard into the targeting to get that amazing ROI, they risk a huge regulatory slapdown.
But if they lock it down too tight to be compliant,
then the ROI for the sellers drops, and the whole point of the partnership kind of falls apart.
it's a real tightrope walk.
Yeah.
You're trying to get the efficiency of, say, 2015 era tracking, but with the compliance needed for 2025.
And that's precisely why this trial is so significant. It's not just a tech test, it's a regulatory stress test.
Okay, so let's just zoom out for a second here. For you listening, what we have is a potentially powerful new tool for small businesses.
Right. A tool to bridge that gap between casual social browsing and active marketplace buying.
But it's all happening with the absolute strictest regulatory conditions.
And if they can make it work here, between these two giants in this regulatory environment, it really sets a precedent for everyone else.
And that's the thought I want to leave you with.
Yeah.
If this model actually survives the intense scrutiny of European regulators, are we looking at the new blueprint?
The new blueprint for how all marketplaces and social networks will have to work together in the future.
Could be.
It's certainly the test case everyone will be studying.
Thanks for diving in with us today.
See you next time.